I just want to say quickly, there's a gentleman that chilled here in a shop with a girl that was clearly under the age of 13, if not 13, having an in-depth conversation like it was a date. Now, I don't know if this was your daughter. I don't know, because I'm not going to prejudge it like that. But if it wasn't, you're disgusting. And I got your information, and we're going to find out who you are, because that's crazy. I better see a mother or something. But what got me about this guy is, this is a young girl, and as they were getting up, he walked behind her and was looking down at her backside. I'm disgusted. And I don't care if you are part of the force. I slap a person in force. I don't care what your title is. You're disgusting, bro. You're dang near in your early 50s, and this is like a girl who's like 10, 11. You were looking down at her backside. She was doing one of them signals where she pulls up her pants to make her pants tighter. I looked you in your eyes. You were looking down. You disgust me. You're absolute garbage. And I know what your vehicle looks like. I have everything I need. Listen, you're disgusting. I don't ever want to see you out anywhere. You're disgusting. I'm not going to embarrass you, blow your spot. Everything was cool. You were having little conversations. But number one, every man knows that one of the best spots to go on a date would be a coffee shop. You roll up in there solo dolo, no mother around, nobody around. She gets up as you're leaving. Everything was kosher, but when I seen you looking down, it made me disgustedly sick to my stomach. You were looking down at her. You were looking down at her rear. And that's when it hit me. I said, is this grown man that's like 20 years older than me looking down at a 10, 11-year-old's back? I'm disgusted, man. You really did make my day. I said to myself, there's worse dirt than I think around me. Really. And you were brave to come out there. Now, I don't know if you're related. I don't know if you know the mother. But this mother should know that you're looking at her rear that way. Does the mother know you look at her that way? I've never seen a grown man so embarrassing. And you kind of looked out the side of your eye when you saw me looking at you. Then you saw me follow you out. And I don't care who you were on the phone with. They could get it too. Listen. There's no respect for y'all if you're doing that. There's no respect for that. If that's what you're going to do, live your life that way, but no respect for you. Period. That's what it is. Period. I don't care who's around. I don't care who's saying what. Everybody could get it. I don't care about that. You already know how Czarr moves. You know how I rock. And you're going to have a 9-year-old with you. You take out to a date. That's what it looked like. It wasn't your blood-related daughter, 100%. But then you're going to look at her backside when she's walking out, and she's going to do those little things that a girlfriend does for a boyfriend to get him to look like. That really shook me up like, whoa, what's going on? Nobody batted an eye on everything. No one realized it. It was like everyone was in their own zone not seeing this. Now, if this was I have a question. If this was an African-American man doing it, would someone not have noticed it? That's my problem. That's my issue. Would someone have noticed it if it was an African-American man other than this older Caucasian man taking an Asian young girl, young? See, everything was cool. You could talk about what you want. But it was your posture, the way you were sitting with her, the way you had your legs spread out around her. And I'm just like, they're sitting across from each other like a date. His legs stretched out, just different things. See, there's a respect of space. And it's your demeanor and how you moved. I could see that. Then it was when you looked down at this young girl, it dawned on me. You were an older man out with this younger girl on a date. So here's the thing. I have my guys on the job. We're going to figure out who you are, just so you understand that. And I'm not playing with you. I'm not playing with you at all. Especially if I see you again. Like, you better be with this girl's mother. And if that was what I think it is, we got a problem. We got a problem. Ain't no way you're with a little girl like that and then I see officers. Matter of fact, officers, you lost your pass around me. You just lost your pass around me. You show up randomly all the time except when this guy shows up with a young girl. You lost your pass around me. So, move appropriately. After what I just witnessed, no respect for y'all. None. He's riding around with this young girl like, where's the mother? Very interesting. Listen, one thing you got to know, these young girls cannot behave themselves in a way to prevent making signals and doing little things to try and be seductive, because that's what young girls do, what they see on television. So when I seen her give that cue and you looked down and you were like following behind her like a dog, I said, this guy's nasty. This guy's nasty. What do you have to take her out solo to talk about without her parents around? Where is her parents? Very interesting. But we're going to find out who you are. And here's the thing. Bang. He had a federal employee's mark on his license plate. Dang. He couldn't have been that stupid. You're not that dumb. But we're going to find out. If it is what it is, I ain't going to say no names. I ain't going to say no license plate. We're just going to research this because you had a federal employee mark on that. And depending what goes on, oh my goodness, you'll get added to the series. Do you know how dope that'd be? A series starting out with the video, what's actually going on, liquidation of certain things that are occurring around. Then I go boom, right into a series about you. Your relations. If I find out you have a wife, if I find out everything, wouldn't she like to know if you're out with 9, 10-year-old girls talking about life, then taking her for food, taking her for coffee, taking her for food? Like, what are you doing? I better find a mother around that scenario. I better find some type of guidance that isn't just you. Really, that was sickening, man. It was sickening. Like I said, everything was good till I seen you walking with her and you look down. Not at her back. Like, it's like, whoa. What was he doing? Walking right behind her. Like, dude, you're that old and you can't get yourself a woman? Like I said, we better find a mother. We better find that you're married to somebody or you have some type of credibility for why you're even around her in the first place. Then I want to ask why you were looking down when you were walking out. What were you looking at? Because, of course, the young girl did whatever it was and he was right behind her after they sat there and chatted it up for hours. What are you teaching this child about their phone when she probably knows more than you about a phone? It was just very eerie. I've never felt a vibe like that around me. You know, and I kept it respectful. I said, you know what? If our locals aren't going to ride around and look for men like this and give them passes with the federal employee stamp, then what do you want me to say? Well, I'm going to do my research and I'm going to find out. This is disgusting. Today, I'm good. I was hungry. I'm not any hungry anymore. Just thinking about the fact that this older man was out with this young girl. I'm sorry, y'all. This wasn't even the subject I wanted to talk about. I'm sorry. It just rubbed me the wrong way. Then his demeanor, her demeanor, seeing how you were sitting with her and stuff, like, it's real odd, man. That was really odd. I didn't like that. And I gave you the benefit of the doubt till I seen you looking down. Then I was like, what is this dirty? You see me look you right in your eyes, didn't you? I looked you right in your eyes. And then you look straight. Like you were walking straight. Like, you're nasty. That mother needs to be careful of you. I can tell you, like I told you, I read body language. That mother needs to be careful about you. There's something about you, bruh. And if you're a federal employee, even better for us to figure out. Now I got to hit up my federal contacts because I got to know what's going on. We got to know who you are. And you're probably one of them dudes who did that type of dirty stuff and walks away with a pension, really? That's the type of guy you are? Well, don't worry. I know you're local. That's all I need to know. That's all I need to know. Thank you. Matter of fact, thank you. It must have been retribution for you to show up around me. It must have been retribution. Because I'm telling you, I'm about to put in work to figure this one out. Disgusting. 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 All rights reserved.